Hi, so today we're going to talk about adding and subtracting integers. We're going to go over first how we go about adding integers. So when we're adding moves us to the right on the number line. So the right increasing in number. But when we come across a negative number, that tells us to go the opposite direction. So go the opposite direction, or we can think of it as changing direction. All right, so let's practice some. Here I have a number line. So the first number, that's where we start. And I'm going to have us using the number line right now, and then if you know the patterns, that's fine to use too. And we're going to talk about the patterns in class. But with the number line, I'm going to start at the number 3, and so this is where I'm going to put my dot, if it will let me. There we go. The best dot I can get right now. And then I'm going to add 5. So adding means we go to the right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so my answer is that 3 plus 5 equals 8. Now I'm going to move on to negative 5. Again, this is where I start. Put an S for start. So I'm going to put my dot at negative 5. Adding means to go to the right, so I'm going to add 4. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I move 4 to the right, I am now sitting at negative 1. And everything that we're adding here, these are integers. So just when you hear the words adding and subtracting integers, this is what we're talking about. All right, so we're going to start here at negative 6. I'm going to put this one above. And then I'm going to add. That tells me to go to the right. But then I come across that negative sign, and that negative sign tells me I need to change direction. So instead of going to the right 4, now I'm going to go to the left. 2, 3, 4. And so now I end up at negative 10. And so again, when we come across those negatives in our sentences, that tells us that even though the positive says go right, I hit that negative and it tells me to go the other direction. Remember, change direction. That's what that sign means. All right, so on our last one here, I'm going to start at 7. I see the plus, so that tells me I should start going to the right. But then again, my next symbol is that negative. So that tells me I'm going to change direction, and I'm going to move to the left 3. And so then my answer is that 7 plus a negative 3 equals 4. And again, my suggestion to you, or what I would like for you to do, is I'd like for you to come up with what you believe those patterns are. And maybe you need to come up with different situations. I give you your 4 basic patterns, well, setups, and see if you can figure out what the pattern is when adding integers. All right, I'll see you in the next video.